What we got here is a replacement lift for Double D. Why I say replacement? I cheaped out on the first one. What I did was I went and got some cheap lower control arms that were longer. Never bothered to deal with the upper control arms. Therefore, I ended up with poor steering and a driveline vibration. So today we're going to do a little unboxing video. Now, I normally don't do these things, but you know what? It seems like a good opportunity to do this. Now, this is one of two boxes. All right, says box one of two. I know for a fact these are the lower control arms. So I put a towel down to protect the counter so I don't scratch it up, because you know the old lady would kill me. So what do you say we get right to it? And of course there is no, on the smaller boxes there's usually a little pull tab. So let me see if I get a knife. I know there's another way you're supposed to open them, but I know for a fact what's inside, and I know how everything is going to be packaged. So it does not bother me. I can tell you right now, this has been packed very awesomely. There would be no problems with this being dropped, except for the fact that maybe somebody would get injured. Now, the entire box has been taped up. Don't tell the missus I'm using one of her knives. I can't find my utility knife. Of all the times I can't find it. Now, wondering to yourself, what the hell is all this? Well, this is foam packing. We know what that's good for. Nothing. Oi! I tell you right now, this thing weighs close to 70, maybe 80 pounds. Oh, let's get this out of the way. Oh yeah. That's no exaggeration. It is this heavy. Now, it is shrink wrapped, bubble wrapped, all sorts of wrapped. Let's dive into it. I can see there's some spaces here I can get the knife into. All right, one layer down. I'm not kidding. They really want to make sure that this stuff gets there in one piece. This is all bubble wrap. Man, I'm going to have a good time later. I'm just sitting, editing the video. Oh, yeah. Now, you cannot tell me that you don't like that. Everybody loves that. All right, enough of that. Stop screwing around with that. Let's see if I can get some of this off of here a little easier. Hey! Now, we're getting there. I know, sue me, I'm not using the knife the right way. There's only not too many ways you can get into this. Wait. Come on. I can get one out. They really wrap that tightly. You think this is something? Where do you see the uppers? Almost. I gotta watch because I got my decals here. Now, if you're wondering, this is a 8-piece control arm set from, of course, 4x4. Not a sponsor, but I do highly recommend them because not only are these wrapped quite nicely, they are built really nice. Now, if you're wondering, watch this. More bubble wrap. They're stuck together. Notice these two out here are longer and these are shorter. These have a bend to them. These are the front lowers. These are the rear lowers. They have a dowel through here to hold them together during shipping. And if you're wondering, yes, coffee break. Got the lowers out of the way. Now let's go get the uppers. All right. Wow, that is really bright. All right, this is the lowers. And you think to yourself, what the heck? Why is it so small? They do not package the uppers assembled together. They put them all in a box. Now, I know what's in here because I ordered one set of these for the 97. So I know what to expect. But I thought I'd bring you guys along and show you how a reputable company should package stuff. Now, yes, I know, bad knife skills. And of course, we have the stickers. Now, dig this. That's how they come wrapped. That's how they come wrapped. Let's get them all out of the box. Now you'll notice there's some smaller packages here and some longer ones. And thankfully, due to the fact that the control arms are so different, it is very easy to tell what's what. And I can tell you right now, this here is an adjustable end. Now look, I am not making this up. This is actually how they package them, which is freaking awesome. But it does take a hell of a long time to unpack them. Yeah. I will show you a pile of this when I am done on how much packaging they used. Now that's a rod end. Let's get a control arm out. Whoever did this must have worked at a hoagie shop, because it's wrapped up like a hoagie. Alright, for those of you not like in the Northeast, a grinder, a pull boy, a sub, however you want to call it, a hero. Ooh, that's a front. That's a front upper. Now, I am going to be slathering. I guess that is the scientific term. I'm going to be slathering these with anti-seize, only to make the job of alignment more fun for my alignment mechanic. I'm hopefully going to be able to get it done, the alignment, as soon as I get these control arms in. But I need to get this thing back up and running the right way. Here's another front. Yep, another front. Alright, get a rod end for this guy. I cannot tell you how long I have waited to get these, since I've seen how nice they were, how nice the set was that I got for the 97. I had to wait till my tax return came in. And the nice part about this is if you order it right directly from Core 4x4, right, you can order whatever color you want. I chose red because that's one of the standard colors for aftermarket suspension components. The little woman wanted blue. I talked her out of it. I talked her out of that, because that was, oh, that would be downright ugly on a PJ7 paint coat Jeep like we have. I believe it's called half pewter or half bronze pewter or something like that. I don't know, don't remember the exact term for it, the correct Jeep name for that color, but hey, sue me. You ain't gonna get anything. Get a lift kit. Alright, this is a rear upper. Because it has a double bushing. I'm hoping this crumbling paper is not wreaking havoc with the microphone I'm wearing. Now, another thing that I can't be, just another aspect of lift kits. You can find thousands upon thousands of different types of lift kits, control arms, components, you name it. And they all have the same weakness, the same weak point. Now, what weak point am I talking about? Let me get a sip of coffee here. Every kit out there, I have not seen any that aren't this way, but they all require you to use your stock hardware. Let's bolt in a brand new high dollar item using an old 20-year-old crappy bolt. And I really hate that. I looked all around and could not find lift kit mounting hardware. If you have found, let me know. Post it in the comment box below. I, however, have found a company that I can get real nice metric hardware. Oh, we'll just get SAE hardware now. These sleeves and these bushings are sized for metric hardware. The holes in the Jeep are sized for metric hardware. Use metric hardware. Now, what do we do for hardware? You keep rambling on and on and on about hardware. Let me show you what we got. I purchased this hardware from, I believe it's, what's the name of that company? Bellmetric. Let's get into this here. All the lower control arms take the same size bolt. So that makes a total of 8 bolts you need for these guys. Yes, the company is called Bellmetric, bellmetric.com. Now, they are not a sponsor, but it is a company that I am personally recommending. They not only have metric hardware, they have all different types of fasteners. They got rubber isolators, they got hose clamps, they got all sorts, any kind of hardware you need. They even have automotive wiring connectors. Let's go bigger. Let's see, that looked to be what I ended up doing. Is I went and I got, I don't know if you guys can see this with this light. Alright, these are flanged metric with a yellow zinc coating. The nuts, on the other hand, are in here. Let's see. Are flanged conical lock nuts, which means I don't have to mess around with any washers, no lock washers, just a nut and a bolt. Beauty. Now, I order extra only because if I order 1 or 2 more extra, the price dropped drastically. Now, like the lowers, the uppers use the same size hardware also. Now the lowers, let me see if I can get this correct here. 14 millimeter by 100 are what these guys. The uppers, on the other hand, use a 10 millimeter by 70. Because if you notice, there is quite a difference between the two. The axle that I built for the 97, I was lied to about the upper bushings that are pressed into the housing. I pressed in a set that had the wrong size sleeve in the center. What I mean is this sleeve right here was the wrong size. So rather than try to acquire the right bushing, all I had to do was just slightly modify this hole. I had to upsize it by 3/32 to use and 12 millimeter. So I had to bump that up to the next metric size. Some of you guys are thinking, wow, he was talking about a budget lift. That's a lot of stuff's expensive here. Well, yes it is, and yes it's not. If I were to buy pairs of these control arms separately, they can get expensive if you have to buy all 8. Now, using the price of the lower control arm I have on the front of Double D right now, this will cost well over 900 and some bucks. Well over $900. I got this through Core 4x4 for, I'm trying to remember exactly the exact number, $589.99, and I believe it's money well spent. These are very nicely designed, very nicely put together, and as you saw, very nicely packaged. I hit okay, just between you and me, they're losing a lot on that packaging. All right, it's free shipping. They're losing a lot on that packaging. But hey, that's just me. Now, as for the hardware, not taking into consideration the extras that I ordered and the incidental, it all came out to roughly, I would have to say, $65. Now, I realize not much of a budget lift, is it? Well, budget lift doesn't always have to mean cheap. Like frugal. If you're frugal, it doesn't mean you're cheap. You're just very aware of what you're spending and what you're getting. And you try to maximize the bang for your buck. And for me, this has satisfied that bang. Because let me tell you, watching $600 disappear isn't fun. But when you can get this quality, I like it. So, to recap, Core 4x4 control arms, Bellmetric hardware. I can thank you guys for stopping by, checking out what we got delivered, listen to me ramble on a little bit, have a cup of coffee. If you have anything to say, comments, questions, concerns, criticisms, hey, feel free to leave them in the comment box below. I'm looking forward to hearing what you people have to say. So, for Core 4x4, Bellmetric hardware, I'm Mike. We'll catch you guys later. There we go. Yes, it's that big.